Hey guys, welcome back to San Diego Living. I'm Ruben Galvan, filling in for Mark Bailey, who is on spring break. Yeah, Mark, give me a break. Hey guys, anyway, look, we're hanging out with a special couple who are actually giving back in a big way. And I want to introduce them right now. They're Charles and Linda Van Kessler. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for being on our show. Now, you head up an organization, and it's called Passion for Kids, which stands for Kids in Desperate Situations. Linda, if you wouldn't mind, in a nutshell, talk about this particular organization and how it is helping out so many youngsters.
Well, Charles and I both have a great love for children, and so we started this 501c3 charity so we could help kids that were in abused, homeless, abandoned, desperate situations, like baby Isaiah. And we work very hands-on with the kids that are involved in our organization.
And Charles, exactly how are you involved? Do you go out and see them every single day? How does this all work?
Well, because my wife is also a mentor for the county foster program, youth program, we take them on the weekends. Almost every other weekend we take children to outings. We take them to the bowling alley where they bowl for the first time, or we take them to IHOP for breakfast, or we take them to the park. We just spend a lot of time with them.
And what do you see in these kids? How are they hurting?
They're going through situations that no child, no adult should have to go through, let alone a child. And they just need someone to love them, to reach out to them, to listen, to care, to spend time with them. Our first mentee we took to the park. He was 6 years old at the time. We kicked a soccer ball around with him. We brought him home, and he threw his arms around us and said, "This has been the best day of my life." So just a small gesture goes a long way.
Now, are we talking about kids all throughout the county, or at inner cities, in suburban areas, Charles?
Well, at the moment we deal with children in this area, although that I also go across the border into Mexico and work the garbage dumps and take care of children there.
Okay, and you're also working with the Wallace family, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Baby Isaiah was hit by a drunk driver. Family is going through some very tough times. How did you hook up with them?
I saw the story in the newspaper, and I just felt like I had to go to the hospital, and I went there, found them, told them I just wanted to be their servant. How could we help? And we forged a great relationship with them. They're like family now. We do anything we can to help them. We help raise funds for them. We sit at the hospital with the baby. We take them into our home for Thanksgiving. Whatever we can do to help them, because it's just such a dramatic situation. And I always say that when God interrupts your life, listen.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. So, Charles, I want to ask you, what is the biggest challenge when having to deal with kids who are in need?
Well, the biggest challenge, of course, is to be able to spend the quality time with them, and to, like my wife said, to love them and give them a listening ear, and really make them know that they're being loved and that life is all not just misery like they've been through.
And if people wanted more information about your organization, where can they go and get the best advice, the best tips? Linda?
Our website is passion4kids.com, and it shows some of our children, as we call them, our kids. And we just encourage people, any little thing you can do. They just want somebody to love them. And if it's not going to be us, who is it going to be?
You're right about that. Last word for all of our San Diegans out there. I mean, kids are very special. I have a big family of a lot of kids. I was back in Texas, and I felt like I was in a daycare. And you know, I guess I would imagine that it's probably one of the biggest challenges to be a parent, to be a good parent, and to raise kids. And it's really nice to see outsiders like you who come in and give back in a big way. Charles?
Well, the background is because my own time as a young child, I was raised in a state-run orphanage during World War II in Amsterdam, Holland. So you know how old I am, 70, right? And because of that experience, it is in my heart and in my wife's heart to really reach out to all these children. And I ask the people in San Diego to do the same thing, you know. All they need is love. We do the rest.
Thank you so much. Charles, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice couple, by the way. I love the shirts. All right.
Thank you so much.
I like the color.